This is a 250 point battle report at Extreme Comics and Games in Gulf Breeze, Florida. We have the Word Bearers versus the Dark Angels today. The Word Bearers are using the Crimson Slaughter Codex supplement. We have two squads of cultists, one 12-man squad and one 13-man squad, led by a Dark Apostle. The Dark Apostle has a Mark of Slanesh and a Gift of Mutation. The Dark Angels have two squads of TAC Marines, each with a plasma gun, and one Librarian with a Force Sword. He is Mastery Level 1. Alrighty, so we rolled Hammer and Anvil and the Relic. The Relic is this little, probably can't see him too well, he's a little Ultramarine right there. He's the Relic. Dark Angels get first turn. They won the roll for deployment and what have you. I completely whiffed on my Gift of Mutation roll. I did, however, get the Merciless Slaughter Warlord trait, giving me Crusader to my Warlord and the squad he's in. His Librarian rolled on the Pyromancy table and got Inferno, and what was that other one? The whatever the Primaris is, I forget what the Primaris is called, like Flame Breath. And his Warlord trait was the one that gives him +1 to seize the initiative. Now, what I think is going to happen, and we were talking about this a little bit before I started filming, I think that all of these guys right here, all of my little cultists and my little Dark Apostle, they're all going to die horribly. Because they have auto pistols and close combat weapons. And these are Space Marines with bolters. So this is like going to disappear really fast. If I'm lucky, I might be able to get into close combat and with his Warlord and maybe we could get the Slay the Warlord victory point. But I just don't see me holding that objective for any reasonable amount of time. Alright, well, we'll be back with Dark Angels turn 1 in 1 minute. This is the end of turn 1s for the Dark Angels. Both squads moved up towards the Relic. The Librarian cast Inferno, and taking out a good chunk of my guys, but Super Perils and his head exploded. The Marines fired on the Dark Apostle squad, bringing them down to 4 guys. And then there's this blob right here. So that is the Dark Angels' turn, and I'll be right back with the Word Bearers' turn. End of Word Bearers' turn. The Dark Apostle managed to make it into close combat with the Dark Angel squad right here, and this squad's right here just kind of hanging out. Next is Dark Angels' turn 2. Dark Angels' turn 2. The other tactical squad moved over and rapid fired the 2 cultists down to 1 man to a 2-man squad. Over here in combat, the Dark Apostle took 1 wound against all of that. So it's not looking too good for him. Next up, Word Bearers turn 2. Word Bearers turn 2. The cultists scooted into this little fray right here, and now everyone's coming to blows over here. We still have that Dark Angel squad right there. They're over here doing their thing. Probably going to win by just taking the objective instead of doing instead of wasting their time in close combat against cultists. So yeah, Dark Angels turn 3 next. Alright. The Dark Angels claimed little Ultramarine objective dude, and then they proceeded to slaughter all of my cultists, leaving just the Dark Apostle standing there. He's got 1 health though. He's got 1 wound left. I'm feeling confident. Word Bearers turn 3 up next. Very exciting combat between the Brother Sergeant of the Dark Angels and the Dark Apostle of the Word Bearers. They both swung, and they both failed to do anything to each other. It's quite exciting. Next is Dark Angels turn 4. The Dark Apostle successfully slew the Battle Brother, the Battle Sergeant. However, the Dark Gods did not look kindly upon him. I rolled Unworthy Offering on the Chaos Boon chart twice in a row, so we just moved right along. Next is Dark Apostle Combat number 4, since we're no longer actually doing turns at this point. Dark Angels turn 5. He charged the rest of his guys into close combat, and his sergeant denied the challenge of the Dark Apostle to get tied into 2 more turns of that, and they beat him senseless. So Dark Angels win with, let's say they had First Blood, I killed the Warlord, they have the objective, and all my stuff's dead. So they won by 5 victory points, and also they won by completely routing me.
Dominated.
So that's the 250 point game right there. And yeah, that was a fun game. I enjoyed it.